See, chosen ones shine without trying. And that's why they hate you. That's why they hate me. We illuminate any room we walk into. We bring out the deep, dark, subconscious thoughts in the night dwellers, in the ones who dwell in the dark, the demons, whatever you want to call them, normies, regular people, not chosen people. We bring out the darkness in them. We bring out those subconscious insecurities, right? We bring it all out. What you have to realize is many times we represent a light many of them have never seen before. They only come across dark souls. They only come across sheep. So when they come across someone like you, someone like me, they can't handle it. And they hate it because we shine without trying. We don't have to do a damn thing. We don't have to do anything at all. Our intelligence makes them insecure. Our brilliance makes them insecure. The fact that we are not sheep makes them insecure. The fact that we can stand on our own 2 feet, 10 toes makes them insecure. See, the other people, they need packs to run with. They need other insecure people to run with. They need to click up with the other people who are also gossiping about you. They need to click up with the other people who also want to see your downfall. They have to click up with the other people who also don't want to see you make it. See, they can't hate on you by themselves solely. They can't. First and foremost, they don't have enough energy to do so. It takes a lot of energy to hate. And it takes a ton of energy, an enormous amount of energy to hate on a chosen one. Right? So they need all the energy they can get. So they have to click up, come at you in groups, right? They have to make themselves feel better about hating on you. They have to make themselves feel better. You know how it is. Haters are always clicking up. They get to talking about how much they collectively hate you for no apparent reason. Just existing, just being yourself, just being authentic, just for shining. And that's why they're mad. And what makes them even angrier is you do it without trying. You do it without trying. I can't help but to shine. I can't help it. As soon as I open my mouth, the room lights up. As soon as I walk into a room, before I open my mouth, the room lights up. And you may have experienced this as well as a chosen one. You illuminate the room without trying. You change people's demeanors. You change people's attitudes. You shift the energy in the room. And we all know that can be good or bad. But living in the world that we're living in right now, most of the times it'll be bad because most people dwell in the dark. Most people dwell up under a rock, right? Most people choose to live in the dark. People choose to display ugly traits. People choose to display ugly characteristics. People love existing in jealousy. People love existing in envy. People love existing in hate. It is the only thing that makes them feel alive. But see, the chosen ones, we don't need them. We don't need the ugly characteristics. We don't need the bad traits. We don't need other people to exist. We're our own source of energy. And that's why we can stand upright in who we are. That's why no matter how many times someone attacks us, it just bounces off. See, here's the thing. What you have to understand and realize as a chosen one. When you get to a certain level spiritually and mentally and emotionally, many things don't bother you. Many things don't affect you, right? Little to anything that someone says can get to you, right? And here's another thing. You have to understand that the people who are shooting those shots, the people who are throwing those rocks, they are beneath you. They are beneath you. See, the only reason they're throwing those rocks and shooting those shots is because they know they can never be you. They know they will never be able to exist in the same way that you exist on this earth. They know that they will never have a purpose the same way you have a purpose on this earth. They know that they are not ordained to do some of the things that God has ordained you to go out into the earth and do. So the only thing that they can do is try to throw a stone. That's the only thing they can do. Try to throw a rock, hoping to knock you out, right? Try to stick a sword through you. Yeah, you know the evil ways. They try to do anything and everything to knock you off your pivot. But even if it affects you emotionally, just a little, you can't help but to get back up. You can't help but to come back the next day like nothing ever happened. And why is that? Well, like I just said, you're your own source. You get source from yourself. But that source comes from above, from the source, which we like to call God, the Most High, right? They can't stop you. They won't stop you. They don't have enough energy to stop you. They don't have enough willpower to stop you. They don't have enough might to stop you. And that's just that. What you have to understand as well as a chosen one is you are a universe shaker. You are a universe shaker. Some of us are more powerful than others, right? Some of us are more powerful than others. There's different levels to this chosen ones, right? There's different levels to it. But some of you are universe shakers, right? And how do you know that you're a universe shaker? How do you know how powerful you are, right? When you start coming across people and when you start seeing things that match up to things that you have done, even when you've never been in these places or even met some of these people, you wonder, how in the world could somebody know that? How in the world could somebody have did that? I've never met them before. I've never been here before. How is it that that reality is matching up with my reality and me and that place or person never intertwined? Well, I'll tell you right now. It's more than likely because you shake up shit. You shake up people, places, and things. And this is why you ultimately have to be aware of what you say. This is why you have to ultimately be aware of what you do. Because you shake up shit. I remember going into this bar, right? And it's a provocative bar or what have you. Or the women serve the drinks. How about that? And it was this particular bartender who just started acting nuts when I came around. Mind you, this is not the first time I've experienced something like this, and more than likely won't be the last. But she just started acting nuts, started doing tricks, and started doing weird little dances and, just putting on a show, right? And I tell that story to help you guys understand, especially as men who are chosen, a lot of females are going to act a fool. A lot of females are going to want to put on a show, right? Some females are going to show hate. Some females are going to show admiration and just want to be around you, right? And men will also do the same thing. They will try to get close to you. If you're sitting down, eating by yourself, people will start to sit around you, right? If you're sitting down by yourself at the mall, people will just start appearing near you, right? And why do they do that? Well, because you are a source of energy in a dark world. If you watch my other videos, you would understand and see that I explain that many people have no purpose. Many people are NPCs. Many people are just walking dead. Not that many people have the intellectual capacity and intellectual abilities to actually tap into who they really are and tap into the God source to really chase after their purpose. So when they see someone who is actually that motherfucker in every way possible, they want to be by you. You attract both negative and positive. That's why you have to be careful. That's why you have to be careful. Because sometimes you won't know who is who, right? Until they actually get close enough. This is why you have to get your discernment skills up. Because you have those sneaky people who try to get close. You have those sneaky people who try to remain mysterious just to throw you off your pivot, right? You have to be aware at all times. At all times. And don't try to dim your light. Because if you try to dim your light, guess what? You're just going to shine even brighter. Never try to dim your light. Keep shining. And you'll actually eventually get a thrill out of making them mad. You'll get a thrill out of them getting frustrated. Because once you get to a certain level mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, you understand that these people are beneath you. They're peasants reaching up at you. See, when you really are in the top position, you don't swing down. You don't shoot down. See, the people who feel inferior to you, right? The people who feel less than when around you and in your presence, right? See, they have to shoot up to bring you down. They have to grab up to try to bring you down, right? It's because they feel less than. They don't feel adequate. They feel less than a man. You make them feel some kind of way. They can't fathom, how's this guy like this? How is he able to be like this? How is he so strong? How is he so humble? How is he so meek? How is he so purpose driven? Purpose driven. How? How does he exhibit such strong aura? It's because I'm chosen. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's an after pill. Make sure you join the membership program. I'm starting a schooling system for men to get on their purpose and become the purpose-driven men that they're meant to be. Get in there right now. It's only 99 cents. You won't get another offer like this anywhere else. And make sure you also tap that link in the description. The 5 Key Principles for the Modern Man, my first ever book. If you've been watching me already, you should know what the book is about. Hit that link in the description. Go and get that. It is on Amazon, and you can also get it in Kindle. All right? And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.